If you've got something that you can put under your head so that your head stays in a neutral position, that's what we want. So I'm going to use a foam pad here, and I'm going to put it underneath my head. And I'm going to get pretty close to the cables on my back. I'm going to reach back for these cables here. Make sure, first of all, that we are in a neutral spine. So we're going to tuck that pelvis. Rib cage is going to go towards the hip bones. And we're going to lock that in, okay? Get good diaphragm, good core control, not over bracing, but good tightness through the system. My neck is going to remain pretty neutral. If you feel your shoulders rising up, then we're going to want to just pull those down. I'm going to grab for my cables. Okay, when you get ready to do this exercise, we're going to lock that lumbar spine back down. Okay, so I'm going to get neutral spine, push my low back towards the floor is a good cue. And then I'm going to pull those cables up and lock in. So the first part of this, we did a leg raise. And then I'm going to tap that foot, keeping my core nice and stable, and bring it back up. If you're feeling fancy and feel like we can do this a little bit better, hold that, and then we're going to tap the feet. I'm going to tap that on the opposite side. If you feel like your low back is losing, you're arching, then rest, and then come back down. We're going to press again, lock in, adjust if you have to, and I'm going to pull those hands up again. The next part of that is going to be a one-arm pull and an opposite knee raise. So I'm going to keep my cable here, or band, and I'm going to raise. And keep that core nice and contracted. Breathe in, low back towards the floor, and breathe out. And lower down. Force that breath out. And down. And then you can repeat that on the opposite side with the opposite arm. If you feel like that's too much, then let one cable go and just have the hand here. And then what I'm going to do is grab the opposite cable with my hand. Again, connection here, breathe in, lateral rib cage, posterior rib cage, diaphragm, breathe out. And then I'm going to tap that foot and bring it back up. And tap that foot and bring it back up. If anything starts to talk to you, I'm getting a little talking to you down here in the psoas, then we can extend that leg as well. It'll make it a little bit harder to tuck in, so make sure everything's locked. And bring it together. Now, if the cables are too much, or if you're feeling fatigued that day or need a different option, then here's another option for you. We're going to bring this here. No cable attachment. Head is nice and neutral. We're going to find neutral spine again. My hand is going to be overhead, and I can mind my opposite side rib cage because this is the side that we're going to be working. Come up and then down. Up and then down. A harder version of this. When we're engaging those upper abs, you're going to feel that burn in there and really get a good connection all the way through the diaphragm.